My name is Brandon and welcome to or welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you like what you see in here, you're more than welcome to hit the subscribe button so you stay notified every time I upload a new video. Okay, let's get straight on with today's video. Hey everyone and welcome back to Is That More Brandon. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a review to the 19th episode of Love Island. So without further ado, let's begin. Right at the beginning of the episode, Shaq had a chat with Tom saying that he does love the girl and he's trying not to be stubborn. And Tanyel said, thanks for all the kisses, cheers to finding love. So they kind of did like a little celebration in the evening. So that was quite cheeky from her. Shaq and Tanya actually then had their first chat since that challenge. And Tanya said that she wants him to know that she only wants him. She doesn't want anyone else. And with Shaq saying winning the challenge, he said that it made him feel like winning the challenge for her was more important than respecting him. Olivia and Tanyel again had a quick catch up with Olivia saying a best friend kissing someone looks like you fancy him, with Tanyel basically saying I kiss people that I feel comfortable with, and Tanyel basically said to the camera that she felt like Olivia was butting in, trying to get involved in the situation. She knows who she likes and she knows who she doesn't like in terms of boys and also in terms of people like to trust with certain secrets or certain information. Kai and Ron had a quick chat and Ron basically said that Casey is the only one that Lana will talk to. Casey hasn't got a bad history and he can start from scratch. Ron has made it clear to Sammy that there is definitely something there between the two of them, but also he's wary about the Lana thing as well. Tom asked Sammy who was your favourite kiss. She basically said that she likes him so far, that's all you need to know. And he said, I want to see if there's anything between me and you. So again, he's kind of moving on from Zara, who's now left the villa. He's kind of had his little thing with Olivia, he's kind of had his little thing with Ellie, and now I think fourth time lucky he's going to find something with Sammy, but then he has got competition with Ron and, for example, some of the others. Kai and Olivia. Kai said to her that he thinks Ron and Tanya will end up in a couple because she might like him. And Kai said, do you want me to kiss you? Kai said, should we keep it a secret or should we tell people after a few days? And obviously I think that was quite a game changer, the fact that quiet Kai and loud Olivia had their different situationships going on, and actually in week 3 they've now actually realised, oh, we actually kind of potentially might like each other. So that's quite an interesting one. I don't know how long that will last, but they do look alright together. Kai also said to Will and Shaq that Olivia opened up to him and she really likes him, and she also secured a kiss with him. Olivia also said to Tanya that she kissed Kai, with Ron going over to the Kai situation to say, I hope you're like springing and happy because you kissed her, and obviously he said yes. Tanya had a quick chat with Spencer and she said that she wanted to speak to Sammy, and Spencer asked Tanya if she had loyalties for either Lana or Ron, and she said she's got 100% loyalty to both of them, but with Lana she feels like she can say little extra things. So yeah, maybe there is that little trust forming now between Tanya and Spencer. In terms of Sammy and Ron, he basically asked her how her chat was with Tom, because she just finished a chat with Tom and then obviously he pulled her for a chat. Sammy basically said that she can't just kiss people she doesn't like, with Ron obviously rating her 8.5. He said that he was already in trouble for obviously being closed off during the second week, and if things were to carry on with her, Lana obviously wouldn't like that. And Sammy basically said, if Lana was to pick Casey, what does that mean for you? And he just said, well, it just means it's not my time right now. With Jordan and Ellie, he was asked whether she was in his top 3, and he said his top 3 were Ellie, Sammy and Olivia, not in that particular order, but they were just the 3. And he said not many people can have a few dates on their first date, with Ellie saying that I didn't really want to kiss anyone apart from Jordan. So if she mentioned that to the camera, she didn't want to say that to his face straight away, otherwise she'd probably seem a little bit forward. And then with Will and Kai, yeah, I think they basically said that he looked quite fresh, and that's obviously why he got a kiss. With Kai saying to Olivia that she looks elegant when she takes her makeup off with all the different wiping mechanisms. Will did a little dance, and Jordan and Casey had a chat with him saying to Jordan, the chat with Lana, it's like I'd known her for years. In the morning, we found out from Jessie that the villa snorer was actually Spencer. Olivia's best kiss was with Casey. Tanyel can't kiss someone that's got small lips. And Jordan says that he sleeps with lots of pillows on his bed but doesn't actually use them to put his head on, he kind of just sits. Lana said that she also likes Casey, but it has only been 24 hours. And Tanyel basically said to her she should do what she feels is best. Ron also said he does want what's best for Lana, and Casey rushed off to the kitchen to make breakfast for Lana. Kai also kissed Olivia, and Olivia said that she feels like her journey is beginning. with Tanya saying that when she says sorry, she really has to mean it. The fact that she apologised to Shaq means that she genuinely was obviously like apologetic. Casey and Will had a quick chat and they were discussing what Lana should have for breakfast. Will suggested that he makes an iced tea for her, and Shaq said to Casey that it's nice to see someone put an energy in with her that Casey has showed that she's important. So as opposed to Ron, who kind of says one thing and does another, Casey says, I'm putting all my eggs in this particular basket, and he actually is showing that he's caring for her by trying to make her breakfast, trying to make her food, trying to take her for chats, trying to keep her happy. And then Casey and Lana had a quick chat. She initially thought that the breakfast meal was fish, but it was actually a nice smiley face, which he said, I can't stop smiling when I'm around you. She added that there's a lot of love that's gone into that, and Ron basically questioned whether she was actually a fan of salmon, and she basically also said to the camera she was trying not to look at Ron in her peripheral vision. So she was on this date with Casey, but she could see him looking at her, and she was trying not to look back at him. With Spencer and Tanyelle, Ron said that his couple always seems to be taken away. And Tanyelle basically said to Spencer that you're a little bit different to me, you calm me down. I'm quite standoffish in the beginning. Yeah, she basically said to the camera that when she first met Spencer, she didn't realise that he was actually good looking, and then was like, wow, he's really fit. He's a breath of fresh air, and it gets her away from the drama. Ron asked Lana who did the better breakfast, with Lana saying yours because she doesn't like fish, and that's obviously what Casey made her. Yeah, being in the Love Island villa is the best place to make someone her boyfriend, so Lana obviously wants to hope to do that with someone, whether it be Ron, Casey, or even one of the new bombshells who comes in at some point. And Lana, Tanya and Sammy all said that they were at different stages with the Ron and Casey situation. Sammy said that he kept muddling out of everyone's head, he's a little bit too flirty. With Lana asking whether he's still keeping his options open. Sammy said that Ron has been careful with his words and said he could close the book and actually continue things with Sammy. Yeah, I think in that situation, I think Lana just wanted to know whether he was being truthful with her and truthful with Sammy, or whether there was mixed messaging again with the two different girls. So he wasn't closing things off with Sammy, but he wasn't being like, oh my god, I'm going to completely fall in love with you. He was kind of just trying to be respectful of both girls. And then we found out that some of the celebrity lookalikes for Casey were either Bradley Cooper or a young Leonardo DiCaprio, with Spencer replying, who said that, because obviously he didn't see the comparison. Casey and Lana had a quick chat as well, and she basically said that when he came in, she said that she had initially got rid of Ron, but now they're talking back again. He just wanted a bit of an update on the situation, saying he didn't want to be involved in like a triangle sort of thing. And Ron said to Tanya, Ellie and Jordan that Casey has taken Lana to the kissing corner, and that's probably what's going to happen. She knows that she's known Ron for about the last 2 weeks, but she's obviously quite upset with some of the actions that Ron has done. Ron said to Sammy that he doesn't want this to be a massive thing or ruin her night, but that there is still something there between him and Lana. And she says that Ron seems to say a lot of things and compliments, but she wants someone to be straight up, saying all these like floaty words and saying, oh, you're lovely this and you're lovely that, and I don't know what I'm looking for. She was literally like, look, it's really getting on my nerves. Just tell me, are you interested in getting to know me, or are you just completely done and you just want Lana? He said he wants to follow his heart with Lana, which she replied to by saying, I hope you're doing the right thing, or I hope what you're doing is right. And he basically spoke to Lana and said, the only reason he took you up there was to have a kiss. And she said, well, no, that didn't happen, saying that he hurt her. Ron actually said he sometimes gets nervous around Lana, adding that it was a little bit painful, with Lana saying that his ego needs pumping down a little bit. Right at the end of the episode, obviously Maya Jama walked in, and she basically said, boys, tonight is not your night. The public had been voting for their favourite boys, and the 4 with the highest votes were automatically going to be saved. And that was Will, Shaq, Tom and Ron, so they were all saved from the public. Spencer, Aaron and Kai all had the fewest votes, and out of those 3, 2 boys were going to be dumped, and it was the girls who were going to decide. So Spencer, Aaron and Kai are the 3 guys that we've got on the chopping block. I think Spencer's very, very quiet. He hasn't really done much. He hasn't really added much to the villa, other than some of his really chilled out chats. I think potentially he will go. I think for Aaron, similar situation, like he has been very quiet. If anything, he's got involved in more drama than he has actually getting to know anyone. And I think he had a little fling thing with Lana, but yeah, I'm not sure if he's gonna make it either. And obviously Kai has now started developing this thing with Olivia, so it will kind of be a bit unfair to get rid of him, because then Olivia is literally gonna be stuck with no one, or she'll either have basically Spencer or Kai, whichever one of the 2 of them don't go, she'll have that one to talk to. So I think I would be a bit upset if Kai was to go, but I think, yeah, Aaron's fit. I think he's the best looking boy in there so far. Spencer seems quite boring. And yeah, Kai's had a bit of action in there already, but he's obviously starting to get to know Olivia, which could be a completely interesting storyline within itself. So personally, I think Spencer and Aaron will be dumped, but we will find out in tonight's episode on Sunday. So that is my review for episode 19 of Love Island. If you did enjoy, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And until my next review, thank you for watching and goodbye.